Hello YouTube, Dogfoot9 here, and welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode. And today we're just looking through my inbox here, and we're looking at some of the players who we inquired about in the last episode. Some young centre backs from League One. Bonnie, I think he's called. He's only got 8 months left on his contract, so maybe we'll be able to pick him up cheap. 2.6 million is quite good for a young centre back. I could maybe trade Daniel Boateng for him, and he could become my new backup centre back. I could see, but you never know, we might sign him on a new deal, and that could put his price up, because when you've got a new deal, then obviously it's going to, everyone knows about new deals and stuff like that, because it costs obviously more to get them away from their club. But anyway, getting into this game here, and we are just preparing for a game against Galatasaray, and we're pretty solid in the position we are in the Champions Cup. I think if we win this game and Real Madrid draw or lose, then we would definitely be going through. I think we are pretty much going through now anyway, just as long as we don't really lose the next 2 games. Because if we lose the next 2 games, then I think we'll come third. But if we lose this, lose one and win the other, I think we'll come second, and if we win the next 2, then we'll come first. So I want to win here against Galatasaray to make sure that we are getting qualified into the quarterfinals. So against Galatasaray, obviously I'm expecting a really heavily attacking team, because we've got Didier Drogba, Yilmaz, Snyder, and we've also got a Bowie from Arsenal who used to play for him, but now he's a right back. I think he used to play right mid sometimes for us, but mainly right back as well. But that's like in the old days, I think. Well, not in the old days of Arsenal, but in 2008 and stuff like that, when he used to play for us. But anyway, getting into this game early on, and Rosicky gets onto the ball here, and he passes it across to Giroud, and Giroud decided to play in this game, because you know what, I just decided to see if he could still handle it, and he gets a brilliant goal in there, straight past the keeper with a finesse shot, and that goes straight past him. But then Galatasaray, they do counter-attack here quite a bit, and they were all over me. And obviously, because we've got such an attacking team, they can pose quite a big threat to me. So if we cross it in here, and we do try to manage, try to get it out, but unfortunately we get tackled here by Snyder, and Snyder passes it back in, and just some absolutely terrible defending, unmarked man at the far post, and he gets the ball, Felipe Melo, into the back of the net. And then here, they do get the ball, we're trying to get it back, we're trying to press them high, because 1-1, you know, we want to be winning at least, we want to be winning, so we're trying to press the ball, but I think we pulled a bit too far out, and Didier Drogba gets the ball, and just puts it straight past Chesney there. Unfortunately, I think he did take a deflection. I was trying to clear it out my net, but obviously we couldn't catch up with it. And then we get through with Markovic, who passes it to Mayachi, and Mayachi cuts back inside, passes it across to Markovic, and Markovic shoots, it misses, but Kelvin slides in and just puts it past the post to get us back into this game in the 88th minute. And we really had to push on to try and get this win. A draw would be fine, but I really wanted to win. We only had 1 minute of extra time, and a poor free kick, or a poor offside, free kick from their keeper gets it to Kelvin from it, and Royce, who's just been brought on, uses his left foot and blasts it straight past the keeper across the floor. It might not have been the most spectacular goal we've ever scored with Royce, because that goal against Aston Villa for his first one was absolutely brilliant, but it still wins us the game, and it shows how important he is to us. Jenkinson there, just bringing him back because he's from his injury, so he can prove himself even more if he wants to. And Chesney, you know what, he hasn't been playing too well for us recently, so we're going to have to make sure that the centre-backs are solid for our next game, and I'll try not to give away any goals. So now getting into this Cardiff game, and Cardiff I was expected to win against. I think they are bottom of the table, so I wasn't putting out too strong of a team, but I'm just going to tell you guys now, I think I did lose the first goal somewhere. I think my capture software went a bit weird, Roxy went a bit weird, but it's alright, because I did get the second goal. First goal, I think the software throw was probably my fault, but anyway, it did freeze, and it was a goal by Oxlade-Chamberlain in the 23rd minute. I think it was just a tap in really, and it wasn't too interesting, that goal, but I did think I had it, because it froze on me, but obviously I didn't have it. Must have deleted a bit before the end of the recording. But anyway, just getting into this game here, I was putting out pretty much a youth squad, because against Cardiff I think they are bottom of the table, and you know, they aren't really going to pose too much threat against me, I hope. So I decided to put out a solid defence and a couple of experienced players, but the majority of the squad was quite a young one, just to give them some experience. So getting into this game here, obviously Oxlade-Chamberlain's playing, and Nabry's on the other wing. is the centre of midfield just to give it a bit of experience. Markovic up front just to see if he can actually play well for us. And as you can see, it gets towards the end of the game when I score my second goal, and Walcott I decided to bring on, because he's been playing well recently, and he gets us a 1-goal second goal in this match. First goal obviously missed, but we get that win, and it's 2-0 against Cardiff. And Oxlade-Chamberlain and Walcott, two wingers, score for us. I was hoping Markovic might score because it'll probably boost his confidence a bit, but unfortunately he doesn't. But hopefully he'll be scoring a bit more for him in the future. And if you guys want me to keep him on after his loan, then do tell me, because I will probably be keeping him on anyway. But I just want your guys' opinion of it. And as you can see there, Jenkinson, players don't grow too much in this game like they did in FIFA 13, because they used to grow quite a bit in FIFA 13, but you've got to play with them quite a bit now for me to go up by 1 overall. But as you can see there, Jenkinson, he's gone up by 1, so that's good for the squad, because I was thinking about replacing both Jenkinson and Sagna in that position, but I'll probably only replace Sagna when he gets a bit older, because he's going to start to decline, a bit like Rosicky and a bit like Mikel Arteta. But if we do get through group stages of Capital One Cup, I think we do get like 10 million or something like that. That's what other people I know have been getting, so hopefully I will be getting 10 million from that, so that might be able to help me get some experience right back in to help with the defence, because when Jenkinson's playing, he's not a right player. He's not the best though, so it seems like there's a bit of a hole in the defence when I play him, and especially against teams like Chelsea, it can be a bit hard to defend against on that right side. So getting into this game against Chelsea, I was expecting them to be really attacking, really attacking-sided team, and they didn't have a couple of the players in. I think they brought a couple on as substitutes, like more experienced ones. But Royce takes a shot there, and unfortunately it doesn't go in, but Walcott's there to capitalise. He scored both our goals recently, and Chelsea get the ball here on the edge of the box. They don't really do too much with it, but with bit of a poor pass out to David Luiz, and David Luiz just can't get to it. Walcott gets it on the wing here. He was going to cut back inside, but Jenkinson gets the ball, and Ozil, who's been scoring quite a few headed goals for us recently, gets us that goal there, and that puts us 2-0 up, and I just had to defend now. But Chelsea, obviously, they're a very attacking team, and I had to watch against them, but they only did manage to score one more goal against us, and this is the goal. It was Willian who scored it from a headed opportunity. And that's the end of the episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or subscribe for more FIFA 13 and FIFA 14 gameplay. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.